Why is my crop yield not up to the mark, though I am putting in so much effort? You know, Naveen, every year I have been adding more and more fertilizers to the soil, but my crops are not growing well. Why?
Ravi, applying more fertilizer isn't always the solution. We first need to understand what our soil needs. That's why soil testing is important. Soil testing helps you optimize fertilizer use and reduce costs. It tells you which nutrients your soil needs and helps you pick the right crop. It also checks the pH level, ensuring your soil is balanced for healthy growth. Regular testing boosts productivity, increases yield, and protects your soil health for years to come.
That makes a lot of sense. It's time I get my soil tested. But Naveen, this soil testing process looks quite complicated. I'm not sure if I can manage all this.
Don't worry, Ravi. Let's look into the steps involved and you'll see how simple it is. First, we need to assemble the materials like a spade or auger, a khurpi, clean sampling bags, plastic trays, paper and pen for labeling. Next, we need to select the location for sampling. The soil sample should be taken at 10 marked places per acre, as you can see here. Sampling at several locations in a zigzag pattern ensures homogeneity. It is good to collect separate samples from fields that differ in color, slope, drainage and past management practices like liming, gypsum application, fertilization, cropping system, etc. Also, it is recommended to collect the soil sample during fallow period.
Are there any areas to avoid while collecting the soil samples?
Good question. The key areas to skip in soil sampling include bund and irrigated water entry areas, manure applied areas, shaded areas and near the edges of the field. Let's move on to the next step, how to determine the sampling depth. As you can see here, the sampling depth varies based on the crop type. For paddy, wheat, millets and shallow root vegetables and flowers, the sampling depth is 15 centimeters. For crops like cotton, red gram, tubers and deep-rooted vegetables, it is 30 centimeters. And for trees with deeper roots like coconut tree, we need to go to 90 centimeters for sampling. Now, we come to the next step, that is collecting the soil sample. For this, remove surface litter, grass, debris, etc. from the sampling point. Make a V-shaped cut to a depth of 15 centimeters in the sampling spot using auger or spade. Draw a thick slice of soil of about 2.5 to 3 centimeters from top to bottom of the exposed face of the V-shaped cut. Place the soil sample in a clean container, say a bucket or tray. In the same manner, collect at least 10 to 15 samples from each sampling unit and place them in the same container. Next, we mix the soil sample. To do this, collect the soil at one place. Mix thoroughly with hands. Spread on a paper or clean plastic sheet and divide into 4 quarters. Remove the opposite 2 quarters and retain the other 2. Repeat the same process till the soil is reduced to approximately 500 grams. After mixing, we move on to the next step. Dry the soil in shade. Put the soil sample in a plastic bag. Label it properly with the details you see here, which include farmer's name, address, soil sample collection date, land survey number, preceding crop, irrigation details, succeeding crop, and local identification of field. Then, we come to the final step, which is submitting the sample to a soil testing lab in any of the facilities that is close to your neighborhood.
Oh, okay, Naveen. You have made it so simple for me to understand. Here is a brochure on soil testing I received just today. Now I can see how it all makes sense.
That's good. So what are you going to do now?
I'll perform the soil testing for my farm right away. Thanks to you, Naveen, I did the soil testing. I've saved money on fertilizers and improved my crop yield. My soil is healthier too. I encourage all of you to try soil testing. It really works.